to my left is one of the most unusual Harleys you're going to find anywhere in the world. It made a transoceanic journey in 2011, and that was the year that the horrendous tsunami struck Japan. And tsunamis, of course, do a lot of damage coming inland, and then when that water goes out, anything that's buoyant is going to commonly float with it out to sea. So this bike in a storage container ends up being taken by ocean currents to Canada over the course of the next year or so.
It was an incredible find. On a remote stretch of beach on British Columbia's Haida Gwaii, Peter Mark discovered a rusted Harley Davidson in the back of a container.
And it's got just enough buoyancy it doesn't sink to the bottom. So among other things, you can see what a year's worth of ocean salt water is going to do.
Now, is that original chrome right there?
Yeah, so chrome holds up pretty well in these conditions.
Harley chrome does.
Yeah.
Harley chrome.
But a guy finds it who lives on that island in British Columbia, contacts a Harley Davidson dealer who looks up the VIN number, which leads to the owner.
The license plate had Japanese writing on it. The wall of the trailer had Japanese print on one of the tags. And first thought that popped into my head is this is likely from the tsunami in Japan.
The license plate was from here, Miyagi Prefecture, crushed by last year's tsunami.
And Harley Canada says, "This is amazing, we found your bike and we'd like to offer you a new one." And the guy was actually putting his life back together, but he said, "I'd like the Harley Museum to have it." So it came here. As far as we know, he's never been here.
This is the bike's owner, 29-year-old Ikuo Yokoyama. The tsunami destroyed his home, killed 3 members of his family. He never imagined his motorcycle would be found, for which, he says, he's grateful.
In Japanese culture, too, I think there was he didn't want the attention.
Yeah.
He had lost everything. He lost his home, he'd lost relatives, and I think he felt, I don't want to be recognized above anyone else. I don't want to be, take something else. And this was a national news story. It was actually probably a global news story, the story of this Harley that floated across the ocean. So it's a really interesting situation for him. But I think it's a symbol of great tragedy. It would be like having a piece of the World Trade Center here.
Somebody in the media said the Harley Museum's going to get this bike running again. No, they're not. No, we're not.
No, we're going to take it up to the cage and restore it. And Bill's going to be working weekends for the next 17 years.
Nobody's going to get that bike running again.
Have you subscribed to Trip on Two Wheels yet? Hey, what are you waiting for? Do it now.